What's up, my people? How not do it in the happen waiting this up? So I finally summoned the courage to show my face today. Yes. So guys, I'm gonna be reacting to a couple of reports, trending reports. Yeah, the first one is quite interesting. Yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna be expressing myself in this video. So yeah, just stick around, okay? First of all, let's start off by talking about this guy, Dilly, the billionaire businessman. I mean, this guy used to be Runtown's boss. Yeah, he was the owner of the former record label that Runtown was signed on to back then. They had issues and stuff, but that's story for another day. But this time we're going to be talking about his marriage. It's really sad to see stories like this, and the reason piqued my interest was simply because of the years. They've been married for 15 good years. I just keep wondering, like, what could have happened? Why would anybody divorce the person they've been with for 15 good years? Now, there are reports out there, about the reason why, he left his marriage or they decide to dissolve it. According to him, it's because of irreconcilable differences, which is very common, for couples who don't want to reveal the main reason why they decide to go their separate ways. Now, Dilly's case is quite interesting. According to this report out there, they said it's because the wife was cheating. And it's even get more interesting when they said that the person she was cheating with lives 4 blocks away from their house. And Dilly discovered, according to the rumors, they said Dilly grabbed her phone one day, checked, went through it, and realized that apart from the guy she was cheating with 4 blocks away, she also got some other person that she's been doing it with. Now, later, they said she traveled to the UK. The child, they had to get her schools there. As a mom, of course, you want to stay close to your child, be there for him and all that. While she was there, they said she was also seeing somebody, although she came back to Nigeria to see if they can work things out, to keep that marriage. I mean, they've been together for 15 good years. They dated for a while. In fact, rumors had it that at the time that this lady was traditionally married to someone before Dilly, and at the time she was married to that person, she was cheating with Dilly. Eventually, she ended things with the other guy that she was traditionally married to and tied the knot with Dilly. Although I went through the comment section, some people of these rumors, right? Some people were like, if you get yourself into that, you definitely know that karma is a B. You definitely get your own you definitely get your own share from the whole thing, and probably that's what is happening to Dilly right now. But there were all the people who were like, oh, Dilly, you can't tell me that you didn't cheat on this woman and all that. And talking about this, the whole story about her coming back to Nigeria trying to work things out, they discovered that there are 2 other people that she was cheating with, one in the UK and all that. Even the neighbor that lives 4 blocks away later relocated to the UK, and they're probably doing it there at the time she was there. I mean, this is also I always say this is also one of my biggest fears. Man, I don't care what really caused their issues or what really happened, because obviously Dilly don't want to say anything about it. Dilly just put it out there that, look, the reason why I am saying this, or I am granting this interview, is simply because I don't want people to raise eyebrows when they see me with another person or they see her with another person out there. So yes, we've gone our separate ways. I just wonder, like 15 good years, it's crazy, man. It's really, really crazy. The wife, or the now ex-wife, name is Fifi, and she is a fashion designer. But yeah, guys, what do you think about this? Leave it in the comment section below. And guys, leave a like on this video if you did enjoy this video. And let me know your thought about marriages that have lasted that long and still they go their separate ways. This is not giving hope to people like us. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. I'm gonna read it. Like I said, I'm gonna express myself in this video, so stick around. Right, I'm gonna calmly express myself. Here it says, somebody posted, it says, a lot of the people that I know are already thinking of an exit strategy from Canada. This is not the country I knew when I first moved in. We already take less money home from our pay. From January, we will be taking lesser home. God, I have mercy. So, Omo, this is so true. A friend from Canada sent me a message this week to discuss our prospective plan of moving to the UK next year. Omo, last, everywhere is hard. Everyone is most Nigerians are moving out of Canada to other parts of the world. I saw someone just last week planning to move to Nigeria, still lives in Canada, but it's planning on moving to Nigeria. But he's doing well in Nigeria, actually. But he said the same thing. Canada is not as it used to. But again, people in the UK have similar story, to be honest. Moving to the UK, is it the best move? I mean, I might be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. The US, trust me, the US, based on the people that I know and based on the information that I've heard, I mean, the US is still better currently than than the UK, and some parts of the UK is still okay, but majority of Nigerians or the people who are there are really complaining compared to those in the US. I'm talking about Nigerians this time. I don't know about other countries, but I'm talking about Nigerians this time, our people. But guys, let me know your thought. Are you in the UK? Do you think it's advisable to move from Canada to the UK, or just come back to Nigeria, save up money and find something to do over here and invest and stuff? Let me know your thought. Moving on to the next one. So I stumbled on this report about a YouTuber who has a large Christian following. A lot of Christians, follows this person. And she did BBL, went under the knife. And our followers started complaining, like, we are Christians, we don't do stuff like that. And of course, she found something to say. She gave it a name, Christian BBL. That's what she did. Because she's only following the footsteps of the people before her, the pastors who would look for a verse in the Bible, tag it and say, yes, this is it. Even though, I mean, it's wrong, but just tag it and attach Christianity to it, or attach something that sounds holy to it. The people will simply be convinced that, yeah, she's right. But again, if you think about it, I mean, there might be somewhere in the Bible that you shouldn't tamper with your body. I don't know. But again, I don't see anything wrong in BBL, though I'm a Christian, not really deeper one. But yeah, it's our body, it's our life, and it's between ourselves and our creator. But I understand what other people are looking, the moral side of it, and why did you do it in the first place? Did you do it, because you are insecure? Did you do it to get a man? Did you do it because, a couple of other things that might be against Christianity as a religion or the Bible? So maybe it could be the reason why you did it. I think that is why some of them have issues with it.
That's not what I want you to look up to me for. And whatever choices I make in my life, I beg, have your disappointment and make a decision. Do you love me, yes or no? Genuinely, genuinely, all jokes aside, I can tell that even some of you that were like disappointed, like, why does she have to do this? I hate that she did this. You're still here to support. And honestly, that means a lot to me. I'm being true to myself, and that's not easy. So it feels good. It feels good. Don't get me wrong. I get there's people that are like pro natural bodies, like don't do anything to yourself, don't get veneers, don't do this one, don't do that one. I understand. I'm not personally that person. Like, I'm here for anything that.
Moving on to the next one. Here we have somebody who ended it all. His name is Ono Chukuma Richard. They said he's the CEO of Faso Energy Limited. He's passed on after, ending it all by consuming Sniper. Sniper is becoming more popular. Sniper is an insecticide. It's supposed to be killing insects. Now it's becoming popular in that aspect. Like, why? I know I saw that there was a time people keep calling for the ban. The government has got to, they have to ban a Sniper. People are using it to, but that wasn't what it was made for. Even though they banned Sniper, you could use, there's something they call Gamalin 20 or something. But yeah, that aside, so you took your own life because you lost 2.5 million naira bet. And again, some of these people you have to understand that they are depressed and they probably borrowed the money. So I usually wonder, like, look, me, once in a while, like maybe once in a year, I will go to the casino for fun. Right, just for fun. And I've said this before. I usually tell myself, if it's 50k that I'm taking there, I said when it's 50k, see, this life is all about self-discipline. For fun. I'm not going to say I don't bet, but it is for fun. Maybe once in a year when I'm feeling bored, I'll be like, okay, now let me try this. Or when my favorite team is playing and I have 5,000 naira to spare. Then I can put my 5,000 out. Sometimes when I go to the casino, like you go out, and you just want to like, okay, let me just for fun. Then it can be high a little bit, maybe 50k or 100k. And I usually tell myself, after this money, I'm done. I'm going home. So all these things is, I also think, when you're really deep into betting, what I'm trying to say, you're addicted to it. It's a problem. People don't know. It is a problem. It's just like drinking. When you drink and get drunk, it is a problem. You have to check yourself. Like, why? Why did I drink and get drunk? Find a solution to your life. And people like this, some people do certain things because they are depressed and they feel like that's an escape route. Now, once that escape route didn't go their way, they end it all. Just like this guy. Very, very sad situation, my people. Moving on to the next one. Somebody said here that Wizkid is buying people's glory. You need to watch this. Yeah, it's laughable. They say the Wizkid is giving out 100 million. The other day gave out 20 million and spent, or like in a week, spent like 200 million. Something is fishy.
Many of una dey take everything as joke. Una think say this money so when Wizkid dey dash 100 million when he dey go give people before he don't give somebody 20 million. At the end they call am God over everything. This thing when they do not be ordinary. Not be ordinary. Now assignment wey they already give am say yes, go do am so that your career will come up. Go do am so that you go live longer. Many of una get alpha. Una get pastor, spiritual father. Una supposed to understand what they talk about. If you like, they take the money. If they use either your glory, they buy. If they buy your glory, but you don't know, if they buy your glory, join your own.
Another video advising Wizkid on how to spend his money. Say Wizkid is spending more than he earns. Let us watch this video.
How many of you observers say, since Wizkid bury mama, they call they spend money lavishly, wasting resources. You know understand? Only this week alone, Wizkid does spend over 200 million. They give that boy Italawa, wasting Italawa, got over 20 million. They say give him manager 30 million. See money with they spray for streets. They go clubbing. This guy have spent over 200 million naira in less than a week. You know, understand? There's what we call, in finance, there's what we call financial disaster. Financial disaster can be defined as a situation whereby your earnings are less than your spendings. Mark, come again. Financial disaster is a situation whereby your earnings are lesser than your what? Spendings. You know, understand? When people they talk that I say Wizkid is stingy, nobody is stingy. It's either you not get or that period you get responsibilities where they pass through. Since the guy all that better will be say billionaire self come they spray and me get enough money. My guy just the bomb money and I now you fool everywhere. So nobody really stingy. Now you say you not day. You not day. So my advice to Wizkid is this. Wizkid should focus more on his future and think of how to create financial freedom. You know, understand? You just say way to Baba, P Square, the bunch, don't give way for the Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy to take over the globe. Very soon, Wizkid.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have Kanayo Okanayo. Kanayo Okanayo was seen in a video dissociating himself because he has received money for an advert and later discovered that this person might just be a scammer because of the complaints about this particular company or person. And I don't think I've said this before or emphasized on it enough. You know, I've gotten deals. I reject deals a lot, and you know, it's something that I rarely talk about. But I could show you a couple of emails that I've gotten. It's because, look, every ad that you see here or promo that you see, know that I've done my investigation. That's why usually you see me have this personal relationship with the owners or the CEO or chairman of that company, because I do my investigation. I ask questions. I've turned down a lot of deals. This same particular car dealership thing, deals, you know, I've gotten like 2 or 3. Same place. They stay in US, but it's not like I'm saying that they are scammers, you know. I mean, they try as much as possible to convince me that it is real. They are not scammers. They you know, but I wasn't convinced, right? I wasn't convinced, so I didn't take it. So I think some people, some of these celebrities cannot tell me that they did their investigation, because if you do your investigation, you would have seen there would have been a complaint, reviews out there, like, oh, this person, like, you're seeing it after because you didn't do your investigation. If you have done your investigation, I'm sure it's out there. If there's a little complaint, like, just ask this person, why are we getting this complaint and stuff. And sometimes I even take a job and people will reach out to me. I'll be acting like a customer service. They will reach out to me and say, Abraham, this is what's going on. They are yet to answer me, or they are yet I will send them a message. What is going on? And usually I'm glad that I've been lucky enough to work with people that respect me as a person, not people who just pay you and be like, I paid you, now I employ you so you can do whatever. No, like, no, if the fact that you pay me does not mean that you won't still listen to me and you won't still respect me. You understand what I'm trying to say? That respect will still be there because I'm putting people's savings, you know, at stake. People will invest or do something because of me. In fact, there are some reputable companies that I've worked with that people still reach out to me and ask me to give them more information, but I'll be like, no, because not only the one way I know now, I know at the time I was working with them, they might be cool, they might be trustworthy, but what if they've become something else? So they didn't sign me again, no. So do whatever you want to do at your own risk with these people, because people change, right? You know, you might have, maybe during the time you're working with them, they were legit. Who knows? Maybe they've, you understand? You just have to be careful generally. But yeah.
Dear friends, well wishers, family, and fans all over the world, I'm making this disclaimer for Wago Atahia Motors. On or about April or May 2023, I was called to be an ambassador for one Wago Atahia Motors, which I accepted just to promote enterprise and growth in business. but it has been a checkered history of complaints from members of the public and so on. And the complaints have become so much that I need to make this video to exonerate myself and remove myself from this ambassadorship. Many people I have connected, especially Nana's sister. Luckily, she got her refund after crying all over the internet for her money to be refunded due to the non-performance of Wagwa Tahia Motors. And also the Chidima story in America, and many people. I've also found out that even many of the ambassadors have pulled out on their own. But this is so that nobody gets me acquainted or getting me to be part of the process by which this man and his company does their business. I remember exclusively a top actor in Nigeria called me to salute me on the ambassadorship. And by this medium, excluding myself from the ambassadorship because it is not what we were told. In fact, it is so bad right now that the ambassadors who were promised cars to ease their business with Wagwa Tahia Motors 3 months after signing the ambassadorship, this is the 7th or 8 months after, that was not honored. If a man cannot even honor his promise to his ambassadors, how can he honor it to the members of the public? And by this video, disclaiming that I'm not part of the Wagwa Tahia ambassadorship anymore. Thank you very much. Anybody who does business saying that he saw me in the videos as an authenticity is doing so at his or her own risk. Thank you very much.
The next one is a very emotional video. So Ayefele was, spotted with his kids in a video, and this child on green is so inquisitive, really wants to know what happened to his dad, right? In December 12, 1997, and Ayefele, himself explained what happened to him 26 years ago. He damaged his spinal cord after an accident. I'm sure Ayefele during the conversation with his triplets would have, even before the conversation, would have thought about it, like, yeah, at some point my kids were gonna get inquisitive and ask, like, what really happened to you? It's just the when is what you don't know, but at some point we have to answer that question.
Because I cannot walk. You're not happy?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Okay? You said you wanted to ask me another question?
No, just the question that when you cannot stand.
The reason why I cannot stand? Yes, that's what I've just told you, that because I had an accident. It was on December 12th, 1997. Did you hear that? But I still believe that I'm going to walk. You want me to walk? You always tell me to stand up and walk. That's why you want me to do exercise, so that I'll be able to stand up and walk with you. Is that? Raymond?
Yes, Daddy.
Good. You want to ask me a question too?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's where I'm going to hold it. If you wish to have me do more videos like this where I'll show my face and stuff like that, leave a like, and I probably would consider doing more of that. Well, don't mind me. It's just based on moods, just based on how I feel. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.